In a studio that's in a basement comes the epic story of how two friends changed the future of the movie podcast game forever. The reviews are in. Boys Life magazine gives the High Sci podcast 4.5 acorns. The Daily Bugle says, these guys are super legit. And Pope Francis declares the podcast as life-affirming. From the kid who tried to get smart with David Spade and got fucking old.
You're still out. You're still bad.
And the guy who can name all four Baldwin brothers.
Alec, William, Daniel, and the baby boy, Stephen.
Live from the studio of his parents' basement, the Have You Seen It podcast.
Hello and welcome back to the Have You Seen It podcast. My name is Mason Knight. Sitting across from me is the one and only Cash Krause. But before we begin, if you guys can please be sure to smash the living hell out of that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification. And get updated on every single episode, every single day on the Have You Seen It podcast channel. So with that said, Cash, what are we doing today?
Today, another TV Tuesday. We're continuing on our journey of The Family Man, Season 1,
Yes.
Episode 4, Patriots.
Oh, so we go from quite the
180.
Yeah, that's for sure. We
quick
go
turnaround.
from the anti-national episode 3 to episode 4, Patriots.
The question is for this one is, who are the Patriots in this episode? Is it the ISIS who are the Patriots?
No.
Or is it our bumbling task force?
That will be determined. I think we will break this down, assess the evidence,
Absolutely.
and then make a judgment.
We remember from episode 3, there's plans in place.
There are.
They were trying to do some reconnaissance. Didn't go as planned.
No.
Didn't secure the camera well enough to the guy's house. Yeah.
Well, it was littering everywhere.
Yeah.
Just picked up shop.
So they're really worried. The plans that they found at Kareem's house is like directions to a party and a party list. Guest list.
Never a good sign if you are not invited to said party.
No.
You want to start investigating those types of people immediately.
So task force is like, they're sweating big time.
Yeah.
They're a whole we're going to shut down the whole goddamn block unless we get these fucking guys. They're going to bomb the whole place.
Well, and Sir Kant is dealing with that, but he's also dealing with the fact that he believes his wife might be, sleeping around.
He's got so much on his
got a lot
plate
going
right
on
now.
right now.
Oh my God. And his daughter is a handful.
She is.
She's popping pills, remember that.
She is a pill popper.
She's a pill popper.
At the ripe young age of 12 years old.
Taken hold, like we've seen so
never
many
a good
times,
sign.
time and time again. But yeah, his son, he's a little off too, probably.
A
Something
little
not right.
off. I would say a manipulator.
For sure. Possibly a sociopath.
He definitely could be.
Psychopathic tendencies, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But so fucking, he thinks this place is about to be bombed.
Yes.
And he also thinks his wife's cheating on him.
Right.
So he's, which one's more important right now?
I'm going to go with
wife.
ISIS terrorist.
No, a wife, you got to go with your best friend and go find your wife, ambush her.
Well, see, that was fun because setting that
It
up
was
and leading up to it, it was the night before he was in the car with his friend.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the emojis in the text messages, which I found hilarious because his friend was trying to talk him off the ledge. He's like, she would never cheat on you. How many emojis did she send? He goes, a lot of emojis.
Emojis in India just means it's a dead giveaway you're fucking someone.
Oh, for sure. Well, I think
I send a lot of emojis to everyone.
Oh, do you?
So
yeah, that's true.
You go through my fucking phone, and it looks like I am fucking
Everyone that I contact.
Yeah, everyone I'm ever in contact with. So yeah, you're right, and but he's not talking off the ledge. If anything, he's talking him up.
That is true.
He's just getting more heated as the conversation goes on. He says, "Fuck this." They totally fucking no faith in this relationship at all.
None.
No faith in his wife.
But, when you never see your wife, she's constantly nagging and just frustrated with
To be honest, he
everything
doesn't
you
see
do.
her because he's always at work.
He is always at work.
It's not her fault.
No, it's not her
She's at home a lot, taking
is.
care of these kids.
And they are menacing little bastards. these
She's
kids.
not doing a great job at it.
I
but,
wouldn't say.
It's hard to raise kids on your own,
It
single
is.
mother.
It is.
But yeah, he goes totally fucking he tries to pull the thing where like your wife's at one table and it's with some guy that she used to work with or something that he left, and he's totally the man she wanted to marry.
Arvind,
yeah. He started his own startup. He's super fucking successful.
Super successful, good-looking guy,
Takes
younger.
her to Italian restaurants.
Well,
wow.
Oh my God. And how about that?
Mamma mia.
What takes her out to the beachfront too at this very expensive restaurant for a business brunch?
He says, is it business or pleasure? And he says, well, baby, business is my pleasure.
I think the way he rolls is business first, pleasure right
Then
after
he goes,
business.
Is that your fucking husband? And he's like, hey.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, he's like,
like, man, your husband's
moves
real
away,
cock-block.
like inches away a little bit. Like, I had nothing going on here. But yeah, he totally gets, our family man gets found out.
Yeah, he does.
He's like 4 tables away.
Well, he
Could have been farther away.
Again,
this guy is
part of the task force.
Some kind of super spy, right? He can't do reconnaissance on fucking anyone. No, he's horrible at it.
Never read the Spy Book 101.
He's like arguing with the waiter about like prices.
Yeah, making a scene. Obviously, people are going to be looking over.
Drawing all the attention of the restaurant right to his table. And his wife sees him. And that's never good for a relationship. Like, you don't,
what are you doing here? Oh, you're just getting breakfast too. Well, then why do you only have a drink?
And I know for a fact on your shitty salary, you can't afford this place, you piece of shit.
Which is why I'm out to a business brunch.
That's why I got to cheat on you with this guy.
Arvind,
He's got fucking money. Yeah, exactly. It's a big scene.
It is.
Meanwhile, we got ISIS terrorists still
plotting to kill people, blow up places.
And my question is, why not cancel the party?
Sometimes
is
it's
that too
worth
complicated?
the risk.
We have to party.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to think of a good solution.
We are
but you just
almost
can't.
positive that this place will be bombed. But they cannot cancel this party.
But I've been planning this party for months, Cash.
Listen, give it a gas leak. Say any fucking thing. You got termites. Say anything.
I think you're taking it too literally. When people said this place is going to blow the roof off, I think they meant that metaphorically.
This is the party of the year. We cannot schedule it for another weekend. We got guys in trucks with bombs, potential bombs, skirting around this fucking city, ready. We don't know where they're at. We're doing a horrible job. We have the worst task force on the job.
Yeah, who has confidence in these people?
The head guy leading the task force.
That's it.
He's easy even questioning it. Yeah. He's like, guys, we got one more fuck up, and we are out of the job.
3 strikes, you're out. I don't know how many strikes it takes in cricket, but I do know.
We are gone. Yeah, exactly. So they're sweating it too. And again, he's got all kinds of shit. His wife's cheating on him. It's not a good time for our guy right now.
No.
But they got to buckle down. He doesn't have time to think about his wife fucking with some other guy.
He doesn't. That's about as far as we get is that brunch.
Yeah.
She says,
she's very
I'm going to do
upset.
my own thing. I'm going to take this job. Piss off if you don't like it.
Yeah, leave his ass already. What are you waiting for?
Just go freaking marry Arvind.
Take the kids. Arvind's probably got a big old mansion he's living in.
That's not the only thing that's big on Arvind.
Oh, you think he got a hog?
He's got a big boat.
Oh,
yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, he's doing very well for himself.
He is.
And he probably has a 10 times easier job, and he's probably making 10 times more money.
Of course. That's how it typically works.
He's like,
physical hard labor
our
does
man
not pay
is
well.
the Superman of India, and he's making $20K a year.
Yeah.
He's got a second job. He's got to start waiting tables.
Oh, just to make ends meet.
Yeah, but eventually their task does do something. They hack into Kareem's hard drive.
Wow, they did that successfully. Good for them.
Took them 4 episodes.
Yeah, they did.
But,
4 episodes to get into a Dropbox. It's not even secure. I mean, come on,
They just
guys.
finally guessed his Gmail password. And
I'm going to assume it was also the hacker's first week on the job.
Yeah,
Seems like a lot of first weekers.
It didn't take them long, but they finally get into it. They're figuring out, they're putting roadblocks up. That's something smart now. Now we're talking.
There we go.
Again, can't cancel the party, so we got to block off every fucking road
Which
in the city.
makes it really hard to get to the said party. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how are you even allowing caterers in this thing when you know a guy in a box truck is flying around
with a bomb,
with a giant bomb? So they wait for him at it and go. Who would have thunk? They show up.
Of course they do. That's what terrorists do. They show up
and they're loading up. They're not taking guns though. One guy takes a gun.
Yeah,
And he said, hey, we just remember what happened to those
And
fucking guys.
Yeah, I know. Well, and of course, this is the guy to get out and lose his fucking cool right away.
Yeah.
Starts blasting. So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, he
did.
him.
Yeah, he did.
So I started blasting. Yeah, he does. Well, he's got to kick it off. He's got to make the big sacrifice.
Well, he didn't last long either.
Well, they load into this fucking van.
They do.
Kill all the guys.
There was at least 30 rounds into the first guy. Poor bastard.
His head exploded.
Didn't stand a chance.
No, and that's like he clearly did not want guns for this reason.
Yeah.
He said, let's not take guns. We're going to get shot. No, they load into these fucking guys.
They do, and shoot at the back. And it doesn't matter. You can be running away. They're going to still put 20 rounds of lead in.
Didn't even give them a chance to like give themselves up.
No. Start shooting.
And that's when you shoot first, ask questions later, you get burnt.
Yeah, that's true.
So they fly. They're like, they're all high-fiving. We did it.
We did it. We killed these kids.
ISIS gone.
Eliminated.
The caliphate out of here. We cleaned India.
Call up U.S. We're good, boys. No more ISIS.
They've been fighting these fuckers for 20 years. We just beat them in a weekend. Yeah.
Not the case.
No, not the case. They open up a truck and it's beef.
Beef.
Which is the hottest fucking topic right now in India.
And a great prank, might I add, but
yeah.
Not worthy enough to execute 3 kids in
No,
college.
I don't care how passionate you are about
Beef.
beef yet you got. It's not worth it.
There are laws in play for a reason.
Now, this is the big kickoff, I have to assume, right? People are going to see this and be like, you can't fucking just murder people for driving around beef. It's
because you want to show up to a party and serve some people, some vegetarians beef.
Yeah, I know. I mean, someone at the party would have been like, thank God.
Yes, someone brought beef.
Vegetarian party. My wife dragged me to this party.
I gotta hang out with these momos.
God, a random truck came with just serving slabs of ribs. That's all they want to do. It's a good time.
Yes, it is.
But task force, the cover-up's got to happen.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they don't even let this breathe.
He looks at them. He goes, oh, not again. This is not the first time they've murdered college students for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Because they immediately go into what I assume is what the task force is actually made up to do. It just cover up big fucking messes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, not to actually capture and kill terrorists. Instead, they're shooting college kids.
Or see their day in court. It's so the main guy comes down. You're hoping to get some kind of advice.
Right. He's thinking, case closed, we did it. And then he gets the news, boss, it was just beef.
Yeah.
That's all these kids had. Where are those kids? Funny story. They're laying in a pool of their own blood about 2 blocks down.
So they're like immediately going to like, that's when your boss comes down. You want to give him like, hey guys, honest mistake. You want to give him so he immediately goes, look, we're fucked. If this gets out, we are donezo.
Interestingly enough, though, did you see what is his name again? Kareem. I think it was Kareem when he was running away. He was in that car for a minute and he put something in the seat. I think that's going to come to play.
Well, it has to.
Right? Why would you just randomly do that?
Yeah, unless it's like a red herring or something. Yeah, you have to have it on the word point. But so they get their gun down. What's the excuse that they make?
They said they were terrorists.
Oh, they just tell them they were terrorists. Yeah.
That's it. It's pretty easy to say that. Hey, they're terrorists. That's why we shoot them.
Well, what does that mean?
You need any more?
Yeah, a little more. Yeah.
How so were they terrorists? Don't worry about it.
Were they walking around yelling, I'm a terrorist. I am a terrorist. I don't understand. How do you know? I mean, what evidence did you have? No one asked questions.
Well, I don't think there needs to be evidence.
They immediately do the media cover job. Some guy's immediately on there calling him terrorist.
Yeah. He's like, no, we kill terrorists.
He's there. He's the Bill O'Reilly of India. He's like...
just yelling.
Fuck those guys. He doesn't know anything about them.
Has no idea. No.
Yeah.
Weapons of mass destruction.
We won. And he's like, all right, I guess he's yelling. He must be sure.
I must. He's passionate. Seems like he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. So, that's pretty much what happens is they don't do anything. It's big fuck up. It's even worse than it's ever going to be. Yep. But it's what the college kids wanted, right? They wanted to kick off a war or whatever they wanted to do.
And the family man is doing the honorable thing. He looks at his first in command and goes, "This is all on me."
Yeah, well, no shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't what. Who else is in charge around here?
I'll
Obviously,
take this
family
one,
man.
guys.
Yeah.
No one else is taking the
We all know it's your
Yeah.
fault.
For sure. We got to talk about one other thing. I think it starts during this episode,
Mm-hmm.
but there is like a love affair of the guy in the hospital,
With the nurse. Yeah, which starts
which I
getting
saw
real
coming
weird.
very
of
early
course.
on, maybe episode 3.
Yeah.
And I also saw where that guy's arc was going pretty early on. I figured he was more than just the bumbling idiot, just like, I just happened to be, I stumbled into an ISIS meeting, and they were like, hey, oh my God.
I thought it was AA, but I guess it was ISIS.
Hey, 6 months later,
They radicalized
I'm blowing
me.
up schools. So
Yeah,
it's,
come on.
it's
I
a
mean,
crazy
tomatoes.
It's a crazy world we live in.
At least I'm not an alcoholic anymore.
But yeah, the nurse is like, she starts falling in love, of course.
Of course, yeah.
For nothing. All she
Stereotypical.
does is like put him on Allah or some other, I don't know what God. She like
I
shows
think it was
God
the
him.
Virgin Mary.
I don't know,
Yes.
but she was like, eventually they bond over that. And she's like sneaking him phones and shit.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Well, we'll talk
Holy
about that
shit,
next episode.
But she's a bad nurse. And
Yeah,
why is
nah.
there not like a cop sitting outside this guy's door? Always.
I don't know.
He is a terrorist.
No, right. A terrorist.
Not only that, but there's another terrorist there as well. This should be like the secured wing.
Yes, there should be 2 security guards at each room.
Should be
at
one
all
wing
times.
completely dedicated to
mean,
housing these terrorists.
We will talk about it in episode 5, but at one point they start fucking.
Oh my God.
What are we doing here?
Is no one asking where this lady is? Was she going on a long
lunch
break?
Yeah. I'm just going to take my lunch break in his room. Is that cool with everyone?
I'll be gone in 45 minutes. I'll be right back. And she comes
just
back
really
with
dedicated
fucking
to my job.
sex hair, and she's all wild.
Of course.
Yeah, I can't believe they fucked. I thought a kiss, yeah.
Yeah.
The next scene, they're naked. We're not. We can't
We'll
do more.
jump into it. Episode 5.
Okay, that's
But
episode 4.
we got to talk about this. In the very last scene, it was shown that the actual person who was responsible
for the scooter.
for the scooter bomb. What did we call that? What's the expression we coined?
I can't remember.
Scooter. God,
can't remember.
it was close to something else, but nonetheless.
yeah.
Sajid, also a
The
student from
scooter bomb
Victoria.
was devastating.
The scooter bomber.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was.
this guy who had previously have gotten the shit beat out of him in the interrogation room, they just throw him out of jail, and then they had the guy,
They did.
and they just release him. It's like having Osama bin Laden. You're like, okay, you're good.
You know what? Not that bad of a guy.
Yeah,
Kinda
kind
like
of cool actually, but they release him, and
They do.
I can only assume there's more scooter bombs on the way.
Absolutely.
It's
This man
his
loves his
it's
job.
his calling card.
It is.
But yeah, that's okay. That's episode 4. Next episode, episode 5. Things are heating up
Yes, they are. Heating up in many ways.
as the task force increasingly fucks up. The terrorists get increasingly more dangerous. They
do.
might be tied in some way.
Right. I would say you're accurate on that one.
I think so.
Alrighty. Well, that is our recap for episode 4, Patriots, season 1 of The Family Man. If you guys like what you've seen here, please be sure to smash that like button, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification as we drop videos here every single day. Thank you so much for watching and listening. My name is Mason Knight. That is Cash Krause. And until next time.
Bye.